I like your town. The most amazing shit happens in your town. You're from Hamilton? My apologies. Congratulations on finding a friend with a car to get out. A lot of Hamilton haters in the house, eh? Alright, that's cool. So I'm from Hamilton. I'm not. I'm not from Hamilton.
God bless you.
Thank you. That's the first time ever somebody's blessed me during a set. God bless you, not so funny man, just yelling at random STDs at my friends. Thank you, ex-convict. No, I love Brantford. I did a show a couple weeks ago just down the street, and there's this heckler, and he wouldn't stop heckling, and I went up and I was like, buddy, it's guys like you that give Brantford that reputation. And he's like, literally, somehow mumbled, he's like, what the fuck you mean? And I was like, it's got like the reputation of where dreams go to die and money marts go to strive. And he looks at me and he's like, fuck you. And I was like, oh, and they're clever here. And before anything else happened, this couple in the front row, the husband turned to the wife and goes, shit, I forgot to pay Money Mart this morning. And they got up and left and never came back. And that's what I love about this town.
No, but speaking of being rude, I'm a little bit of a feminist. You know, I like to... I think I figured out feminism, guys. I think I figured it out. It's like, I don't say anything to a group of guys I wouldn't say in front of a group of girls. That's all it is. I wouldn't say anything to these guys I wouldn't say in front of girls. That's feminism, right? You cunts know what I'm saying. The comedians like that one, guys. No, but the reason I say that is that I am a feminist, and that's why I say things like that. And I'm at the point now where a lot of my friends are having daughters, and I'm worried that like me and my girlfriend would have a daughter. Chances are I'm gonna have a daughter, and it's just like I have to think back to the chances of like me growing up as a kid, and I assume, okay, you guys are a little older, I'm a little older than you guys, but like, let's assume we all learned about sex the same way. Biology class. Right? We all sat there trying not to stare while the guy beside us got a hand job.
Dumpster. I don't know why guys call women cum dumpsters. I don't get it. I don't understand the premise, because you can't fill a dumpster. You can't. It's an ego thing. You think, oh, I can fill a dumpster. You can't fill a dumpster. I actually had a girlfriend who wanted me to call her a cum dumpster before. And I'm not calling you a fucking cum dumpster. What I will call you, though, is Tylenol cold and flu, cum Tylenol cold and flu bottle. Because I can fill that. But I had she was a crazy girlfriend. Needless to say, the relationship didn't go very far. It was all sex-based and all that stuff, which is great, don't get me wrong. But there was a way to tell that she was going to be really good in bed, and I didn't see this until later. You know how, like, you see a woman yelling at her kids in the middle of the street or in the middle of a mall? That woman's good in bed. If she's using her stroller to, like, if she uses her stroller as a weapon against her kids, that woman is amazing in bed.
I'm like a Subaru, confidence in motion, come on. Don't know what a Subaru looks like, I'm not a cars person. But anyways, no, I'm very confident. What am I confident in? I'll give you a quick little example. I'm very confident in my ability to not convince people to date me. I'm super good at it. Oh my gosh, I'm so good. This whole flirting thing, everyone's like, oh, I'm so bad at flirting. And then they spill a drink on a guy and then they end up fucking in 2 seconds. Like, it's on for them. I can't flirt. I can't do it. I can talk to guys. And I think flirting is really just going up to someone and talking to them until you reach a mutual agreement, but that you both want to bang. And that's it. That's flirting, right? You just go up and you talk the talk and then you walk the walk. So I don't talk to guys I like, though. No. I bully them. I don't talk, I bully. And that was supposed to get a roar of a laughter. And everyone's just like, no, she's a school teacher. She's teaching us about bullying now. So everyone pipe the fuck down, okay?
I love Halloween. It's like, on Halloween, you get to be something you're normally not. So these guys are normally quiet on Halloween. But like, I get to be something I'm normally not, so emotionally stable and worthy of my parents' pride. It's great. I also like it too because I just don't have to be me. I don't have to be Sarah. So like when my dad comes into my bedroom and is like, "Hey Sarah, when are you gonna get a job?" I can be like, "I'm not Sarah, I'm a ghost." And then proceed to fall down the stairs because it's 5 in the afternoon, I'm drunk and wearing a sheet over my head with no eye holes cut out.
Some of you laughed at that dick guitar joke. Some of you gave me looks of shame, you know? I'm looking at you, sweetheart. It's okay. My mom's ashamed of me. I know those looks. My mom is ashamed. I'm 26 years old. I live at home. My mom has every reason to be ashamed of me. That's like a fucking death mark. Try picking up chicks with that fucking line in your back pocket, fellas. Doesn't happen too often. It gets awkward when you're trying to figure out where you're gonna go. Last time I was at a bar, I got to connect with a chick, and at the end of it, I was like, "So where do you want to go? What do you want to do?" She's like, "Can we go back to your place?" I was like, "Of course we can, but you're gonna have to shut the fuck up because my mom's asleep on the couch." So I asked her, I'm like, "Can we just go back to your place? It makes things way easier." She's like, "You can, but you're gonna have to shut the fuck up because my son is asleep on the couch." Son! Ah! Pissed me off. I didn't know what to do, so I was just like, "Well, I got a broken down car on my parking lot if you want to get this done."
Ladies in the room, how many of you received a dick pic? Yeah. I heard some yes. Yeah. It's happened. Gentlemen, how many of you have sent a dick pic? Hands, I don't judge. All right. Now here's one. Gentlemen, how many of you have received a dick pic? All right, it's good. Last time I did that one, somebody really enthusiastically put his hand up. I didn't know what his name was, but I referred to him as Dictures for the rest of the night. But ladies, we all know that when you're in sexting or sending messages, the guy is almost 100% way more into it than you are. You're at home making craft dinner or just watching Netflix and just kind of scrolling through with your pinky like, "Oh, you want to suck on my tit? Okay, that's nice. Yeah, some more of that. Yeah, good."
On a pipe that caused a leak that caused the ceiling to collapse immediately. You guys, I weigh 50 pounds, okay? It takes at least 7 of me to bring a bunk bed. You think I can bring a tub? I don't think so. I weigh 25 pounds. It takes 14 of me to bring a goddamn bunk bed. You think I can bring a bathtub? I don't think so. I believe that Donald Trump should be the president of America more than I believe that ass fiddler. You know what I'm saying? I weigh less than a goddamn bird. Okay? One time, I'm from Toronto. One time I was on the subway and it was so crowded. I just perched myself on a man's shoulder. He didn't even know I was there until I sneezed. I swear to God. It was just free sailing from there.
It goes for insults though. One I hear pretty frequently is fat girls give good head because they're hungry. That one's true though. I'm really good at sucking dick and I'm usually hungry. Yeah, but I'm like not a very sexy person. I think like any sexiness I might exude is just due to the fact that I have like cartoonishly large breasts. One area that I really fail in is dirty talking. Like I was in bed recently with this guy and he's like, "Oh, tell me what you want me to do with you." And I just said, "No."
We're gonna start this off. I don't watch a lot of TV, but a friend of mine told me about a show on HBO, and I decided to watch it because it sounded like a funny concept. The name of the show was Black Jesus. Anybody here saw that show? Black Jesus. Funny, isn't it? It's a funny fucking show. But people tend to get a little intimidated because black comes before Jesus, and the people that like Jesus don't like black before Jesus, right? Don't worry, I'm not about to talk about Jesus. Not about to talk about it. I'm going to talk about the concept of changing characters' colors, right? I have one particular character that I don't want his color changed. I want Santa Claus to stay white. Change Jesus, but you leave Santa Claus to fuck alone. You understand? And some of you are like, yes, I agree because of tradition. No, because a black Santa Claus cannot work. You cannot have gifts need to be delivered on time, right? You have a black Santa Claus, there'll be kids underneath Christmas trees crying, right? Because they didn't get their gift. But they'll get a text saying, I'll see you in June when it's warm. You know what I mean?